What is up, my fellow budget travelers? Emily here with Travel and Ledger, and today I am taking you with me to Virginia Beach. I went for a friend's wedding and it was so much fun, so I can't wait to show you all the things that we did. And of course, you know your girl, she takes early morning flights so that we get there bright and early to start the day. So here we are getting off the plane, and this one was actually a layover. Unfortunately, there's no direct flights to Virginia Beach to Norfolk Airport, so I had to take a layover in Charlotte. So here we are taking the layover and off we go. When we landed, a friend of mine picked us up, so she was kind of giving us a tour of the area. She drove us around a little bit. And Virginia Beach is much bigger than you think. It's not just the boardwalk. I'm talking like 10 to 20 minute drives in between places. So we were hungry by now, so we went over to this cute little place, Bay Local, and I saw this weird pickled mixture of things. Here it turns out that it's the vodka that they use for their Bloody Marys. So you know, I just took a shot of that like straight to the head. And then we saw this, like, check it out. It is a champagne fishbowl. I've never seen this in my life, so you know we had to try it. It's made with pomegranate. It's about 2 or 3 bottles of champagne in there, and it's so big that you literally have to take it off the bar in order to sip out of it. But it was so worth it. The brunch was so good. I had eggs Benedict with some fried oysters, and we also had rum French toast. So now it was time to go over to the hotel and drop our bags because it's time to get a tan on, guys. I need some sun. So we headed down to the beach, and they had just set up for a wedding, which I thought was so cute, that sign, "Can I get a witness?" And while we were there, we actually saw a bunch of dolphins, which was crazy. I don't know if you can see them in this shot, but they were out there like every day. So by like 3 o'clock or so, I would say we started getting hungry again. So we went to the restaurant inside the hotel and we had some oysters and we watched the wedding. The wedding actually started. It was during sunset. Okay, so I guess it was closer to like 7 o'clock when we were munching because the sunset goes down around like 7. So here's a view of what the area looked like. I mean, this was a great introduction to Virginia Beach. This sunset was so pretty. I'll just let you soak that in. And now a bunch of our other friends were arriving, so it was time to run up to the room and get ready for a night out on the town. This is Virginia Beach Boardwalk at night. You know you got to take a walk on the boardwalk. That's what Virginia Beach is all about. And there's this place that we went to called Lunacy, which is like a block away from the boardwalk, so it worked out perfect. So we went down to the boardwalk just to check it out at night, and then we danced the night away. And then here's us walking around a bit. And of course your girl found the coupon book because that's how we do. So it was packed full of fun coupons to use up and down the boardwalk, but unfortunately we were so busy with the wedding and everything, we never came back. And I wanted to show you guys what happens when you give your friends your phone to take a video for you. It's like the slowest reveal ever. So, you know, had to include it. So then after Lunacy, we decided to go to another place called The Shack. So me and my friends decided to walk while a bunch of other people kind of split up into cars and took some cabs. But this place was so cool. It's like an outside picnic area. It's kind of hard to describe. It's like its own thing. It's literally like a shack, but it's surrounded by so much stuff. There's like food trucks and AstroTurf. There's these little like fire pits. There's so much stuff going on here. I definitely recommend hitting it up if you guys end up in Virginia Beach. And you also have to try an orange crush. That's like Virginia Beach's signature drink. It's like crushed ice with an orangey vodka drinky thing. We got back to the hotel like around 2 a.m. or so, but it was really cold, so it was too cold to swim, unfortunately. But you'll see later that we did make it out into the ocean on a different day, so keep watching. And you'll see this is an amazing view. If you want to check out Delta's hotel, I have a video that is separate from this one because it deserves its own video. So check that out if you like. But they do have their own Starbucks here. So that was amazing for your girl who's a Starbucks lover. And this day was the day of the wedding. And as we woke up, we realized that it was also the same weekend as the Airshow. And we got to enjoy that the next day. But today was the day of the wedding, and it was a Lebanese wedding, so you know they did it up big, to the point that the wedding upstairs asked us to turn the music down because the singer was singing so loud, we were jumping around so much. It was a lot of fun and a lot of noise, but that's how we do. We got to take a flower home, so there's a little flower in my hair. And then this was the view from the balcony. It is so peaceful at night here, guys. It's so cool. Next day, we went to my friend's after party for the wedding at his beach house, his family's beach house, and we were able to see so much of the planes. They randomly were flying over the beach house, so it was so much fun. You can kind of hear in the distance some of those going by, but here's us kind of playing on the beach. We were playing volleyball, frisbee, living our life, and the waves were so good this day. It was so fun just riding the wave all the way up to the shore. It was so much fun. But like I said, it was so cool to see the air show because Virginia Beach is a big military community. So it was different seeing an air show in Virginia Beach than saying, like Cleveland. And you just feel so American in Virginia Beach. They're so proud to be American. They're so respectful to the veterans. And this is right where the air show was actually. So the people just literally pull off on the side of the road. And they said every year there's a lot of accidents because people stop their car when the planes go over. And just when I thought the day couldn't get any better, the Dolphins were out when we got back to the hotel. So what a send-off. It was our last full day in Virginia Beach. So bye Dolphins, I'll see you next time. And here's some more of the beautiful sunset in Virginia Beach, guys. This is over the bay side. And little did we know we were about to get an amazing surprise in about an hour from where we shot this. So first of all, we were going across the street and there is this amazing place called Hot Tuna. If you're in Virginia Beach, this is another one of those stops. And this Marriott is location. It's right across from Hot Tuna. You've got Bay Local about 2 blocks down the street. There's a bunch of sports bars and other restaurants also. And they were celebrating their anniversary. What are the chances the one night that we went over there, it was this huge street party. They had a live band. It was a lot of fun. So we were kind of tired from being out all day and the wedding and everything. But we definitely checked it out for a little while and had a great time. And it's definitely a spot you should check out if you're in Virginia Beach area. They even had a photo booth set up over here. But honestly, the only reason we went across the street is because we ran out of wine. And so we decided to make a little charcuterie board and get some more wine. So we really went there to go to Food Lion and the Chinese shop. And in a typical Emily fashion, I read the sign too quick and I thought it was hilarious because I thought it was called not Chinese food. But it's called #1 Chinese food, and it was #1. It was really, really good. I took this picture from my friend because a whole pork butt, I just thought that was hilarious. And they have so much cool stuff down in the South. I've never seen a just jar full of pickles, half of a cake. They've got all sorts of crazy stuff down here. This was their big name brands, I guess. And I just thought it was really interesting, so I took some footage of that. But you can find that all in Food Lion. And then you can also find this amazing Chinese food at #1 Chinese food. It was really good, guys. Then we spent the rest of the night drinking wine and having charcuterie on our balcony. But then we decided we have to see the ocean one more time. Skinny dipping and you are left holding all the stuff. So I was walking on the beach and then we found this little buttocks of the beach here. He's so fast. That's a big one. Okay, we got him. We cornered him. Hello, mate. And like I said, it was an epic weekend, as you can see. And so after a quick nap, we came back and went to see the sun come up. For our last meal, we decided to go to Bay Local because that food was so good. I was dreaming about that Eggs Benedict, so, we had to go back. And like I said, it was only 2 blocks down the street. And look, we found some prickly pear in real life. I haven't seen this in real life, so that was really cool. And it was right outside Bay Local, which was crazy. At this point, I feel like this is just a commercial for Bay Local because that's all I've been talking about, but it was just so good. And they have a champagne bong. I thought that was hilarious. But this was our last day, so we had to have some drinks, get some more sun, keep an eye out for the dolphins, and then unfortunately, we had to fly back to the cold. So here we are going back to Norfolk Airport, where this whole adventure had begun. and it was time to take off. So I made a little video about how bored we were in Norfolk because we were kind of sunburned and there was nothing to do because everything was shut because we took the latest flight as possible. So I'll leave that up above. And I hope this video encourages you to travel more, get out there and experience all that the world has to offer. And if you like this video, YouTube thinks you'll like this one too, so check it out and I will see you there.